Mike Jones Beats.
BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Okay, so real quick, there's a couple of things I want to talk about. One thing I want to say is, okay, so the name of our video this morning, the name of this show this morning was going to be, just so we could be clear, Kodak Black escapes. You see the name in the title card. In the title card, you can see the name right here. This was what we were gonna name the actual video, but I decided that we're just gonna actually just put the names of the different people that we were gonna speak about rather than the name of the actual the video that I had in mind. And the reason in which why I decided to do that is because we're gonna talk about so many different things other than just the Kodak thing that I don't want to lead people, like if you just read in the name and it's coming across, I don't want to lead people the wrong way. So first thing we're going to do real quick, because last night I forgot to do it, and I want to apologize to everybody that dropped something into the Cash App. What up, Banger? My brother Banger's up in here. Everybody say what's up. So I just want to, we didn't go over the people that dropped something into the Cash App yesterday. I forgot last night. I want to apologize about that. So we're going to do that immediately. We're not even going to play with it. Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $10 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $10 drop. Shout out to Danny Bryant with the $10 drop. Shout out to Net Stars Live with the $5 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $2 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $5 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $5 drop again. And shout out to DGT Massive. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. Don't let nobody lie to you. I like when you like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate everything. This is a whole fact. If anybody tell you different, they are lying. They are 100% lying. We're going to do roll call real quick because there's so much shit that I want to say. If I start talking, it's going to be fucking 100 comments before I get the roll call. So, what up, C Iron Addict? How you doing this morning, my brother? Salute. He said, what's up? What up, Steve Corey? I think you used to be in here before. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything is doing well. What up, Swag? Swag says, what's up, people? What up, Phantasma? Also, I just want to say something real quick. Yesterday, somebody came in here and they asked me to do a prayer for DMX. It's not that I was refusing to do a prayer for DMX like we don't love DMX. We love DMX. But the thing is this, I'm not a priest, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a minister, I'm not anything like that. I'm not going to get up here every day and try to do a prayer for DMX or anybody else specifically, because at the end of the day, that's not what my occupation is. I think we can all pray for anybody, period. We do it every once in a while. But for me to come up here every single day and be like, let's do a prayer for DMX, and then that's kind of disingenuous. Anybody on any channel that's doing that in their occupation isn't to push any kind of theology, to me, that's just disingenuous. If somebody does it every once in a while, every couple of days, when something new has been found out, that's a totally different situation in my opinion. I can be wrong. These are just my opinions. But I don't think that anybody, especially somebody on social media that is just an influencer, that decides that they're going to try to give a prayer for an individual every single day, that seems very disingenuous to me. And I'm not trying to go to hell, and I'm also not trying to make light of the Most High. So that's why last night when the individual came in here and tried to press me to do a thing, I didn't do it. That's the only reason why not. With that being said, what up, Phantasma? Salute, how you doing? I'm just gonna call you M35. I hope that's good. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay, how you doing, baby girl? I see your progress. I've been watching you on social medias. Who else we got up in here? Swag says it's your friend Swag, aka Sloth, aka Mr. Orange Soda. Sidebar, I can't help it. I know it's not healthy, but damn, I love orange soda. What up, Gorilla? This is BBN morning, everybody. Jack, salute my brother. You already know what it is. What up, Brooklyn Banger? Everybody say what's up to my brother. He's up in here today. Salute. Who else we got up in here? James S. So you see his smoking feet. What up, Tori Hobson? How you doing, Black Cuddy? Salute to the back spades. What up, Gina Bell? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope everything is going well. First thing I want to say is this. I'm going to let y'all hear something that Wallow 267 said. Couple of things that I want to say, and one of the main things I want to say is shout out to Bengo with the 250 drop. He said it was for a large coffee in Manhattan, and that's about how much a large coffee coffee costs. So shout out to my brother Brooklyn Bengo with the 250 drop. Let's go. Why don't we slap some haters early in the morning? When you slap a hater, you help a non-hater get a little bit further in life. Shout out to my brother. So hold on. Early, that's a fact. So hold on. I want to let y'all hear something that Wallow said real quick. I want y'all to hear something that Wallow said real quick, and then that's going to lead into another thing that we're about to talk about. But basically this morning, for everybody that don't know, we will be talking about Kodak Black, we will be talking about NBA Youngboy, and we're going to be talking about Young Buck Gorilla at some point, because we didn't really get the Young Buck last night, so I had to put him on the docket this morning. It's just fair. With that being said, what up, DSTN? Ain't nobody calling you Dustin. I don't care what your wife says. What up to the business? How you doing? Happy to see you up in here, my brother. As usual, you dropping all the force. Can we hit that like button so we can send out some notifications? So now I'm going to let you hear something that Wallow said, right? And then I'm going to say something. And then we're going to go straight into the Kodak Blacks. I mean, straight into the NBA Youngboy conversation first.
Information. You got designer information. You got two types of information. You got designer information and you got information. Different people deal with different type of information and they're receptive to. Me personally, I came up and I did my thing. I was able to come up and be successful off of regular information. Regular information that I was either reading in the book or somebody just told me or walking down the street or whatever. I'm talking about regular information that most of the people, the real rich, they got rich off regular information. But you got people that's on social media that's watching people's shows and they're fascinated with designer information and they missing the point. Because a lot of times they acting like they're looking for the information. No, you're just watching the show. You're just watching the show and the person that's giving out the information performing, that you get lost, that you never move out on the information. All the information you need, you probably already ran into it. But it wasn't designed, it wasn't shiny, so you wasn't receptive to it. Stop playing games, stop bullshitting. Information is information if it's information. pay attention. Stop only being receptive to the shiny things because you're going to miss out on the win. And it's just like that.
Now check this out. Did you just hear what he said? Now I'm going to play something else for y'all. First of all, before we go any further, do you remember a while back when I told y'all that there's a good chance, I didn't say it was a definite, but I said that there's a good chance. One thing that people don't know is that when they get a gun, they can get DNA evidence off of a gun. You know what dust is, right? You know dust, household dust. You know what household dust is? That's skin. Literally dry skin flakes. That's what dust is. Dust is like 70% like skin or some shit like that. Look it up. I don't gotta look it up. I'm putting you on the game right now. Dust, just dust. I'm not talking about angel dust. Dust is like 70% like human skin. Do you understand what I'm saying? So remember a while back when I told y'all that there's a good chance that after they got those weapons, they looked at those weapons, and I hope NBA Youngboy didn't handle any of those weapons. Skin cells, thank you. CI Addict. You remember a while back and I said I hope NBA Youngboy didn't handle any of those weapons because they can get DNA off of the guns. Like, it don't gotta be fingerprints. Remember when I told people that? Hold on, before we go any further, who remembers when I told people that? Who remember when I told people that? I'm just curious. Because the reason why I played what Wallow said first is this. I give so much good shout out to Bree Powell. This sniper. Also, we got Queen Shy in the house. Shout out to Queen Shy. Queen Shy says good morning, Frost. Good morning, BBN. Hope all is well this morning. Laugh out loud. Smoothie time. Enjoying the show. Check this out. I give so much good information over here that it's really like it's to the point where the reason why people got to be trying to tell you to stay away from this content is so that they can either trick you, or so you won't be able to get the knowledge firsthand. They could take the information, tell you not to watch me because I don't know what I'm talking about. They could take the information that I'm literally giving you. They could just repackage it, tell you I don't know what I'm talking about while saying the same exact thing that I'm saying because they heard it from me. Shout out to Vic Star. We love Vicks. That's why people are telling you to stay away from this platform. I'm just putting you on the game. I need a timestamp for this. I need a timestamp. How many minutes we into this video? About 13 copy. Hold on, let me get a pen. I gotta start because I got a new thing I'm about to start doing. I got a new thing I'm about to start doing. So check this out. Just so we can be clear, right? I'm always giving y'all guys good information. Always. I am never not giving you guys good information. It just might not be the popular thing to say. That's it. Remember when I told y'all that they could get DNA off of guns? I said, I didn't say that that's what happened. I said, but I hope that he didn't handle the rounds, like, you know, the actual rounds, the actual bullets. I hope he didn't handle those. And I hope he didn't handle any of the guns. This is before we had actual video, film, actual photos of him holding a gun. I said, I hope he didn't hold the gun because they could get DNA evidence off of guns. Do y'all remember when I said that? Now check this out. The other day, DJ Academics put out a video saying that the police dropped some information on the case, and they said that they didn't find and he said that they said they didn't find any DNA evidence on a gun. Right? What up, Nina Morales? Said they didn't find any DNA evidence on a gun. First of all, I'm the only one talking about fucking DNA evidence on the gun. You heard anyone else talking about DNA evidence on the gun? You heard anyone else talking about DNA evidence on the gun other than me? I'm pretty sure you didn't. Until you heard DJ Academics say that the police said that they don't have DNA evidence on the gun. Right? Just so we can be clear. Now I'm going to let you hear what a lawyer has to say about that. Look, don't play with me. I don't want to beef with niggas because niggas ain't where I'm at. That's the number one reason why I don't want to beef with people. People want to beef with me about random shit. They don't want to talk to me about facts. Anytime somebody talk to me about facts, they get smoked, and that's a fact. Now check this out. God dang it. Did I get the damn clip? Even if I didn't get the clip, I know where to find it. Give me 2 seconds. Do y'all remember? I told y'all. Please don't play with me in this shit, yo. I know what I'm talking about. Now, once again, I am not saying that they found DNA evidence. That is not what I'm saying. I just want to be clear on that. I am not saying that they found DNA evidence. That is not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that I'm hoping that he didn't handle the guns, because if he handled the guns, there will be DNA evidence on said guns. This is a fact. Now check this out. Now we're going to listen to what an actual lawyer has to say. Appreciate you, Nina Morales. Now we're going to listen to what an actual lawyer has to say. Just so we could be clear, DJ Academics just recently put out a video saying that the police said that there's no DNA evidence from NBA Youngboy on the gun. Now, let me get this shit ready. Now, I want y'all to hear what an actual lawyer has to say. And after you hear what he got to say, I want to slap some fucking haters. Let me get some fucking drops to the $10, $5 drops to the Cash App. Let's slap some haters. Because I shouldn't have to keep proving I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Because at the end of the day, I'm constantly giving y'all grade A, top of the line advice. That's a fact. This is not me just talking shit.
YouTube video going around saying that, oh, the feds didn't find any DNA evidence. You can tell that in the court file. That's cap. You can't tell from the court file whether or not the feds have DNA evidence. Here's what the file says. The feds searched the guns for prints. They didn't find any usable prints. Any DNA that was on the guns, they collected it. Any DNA that was on the ammo, they collected it. They also collected DNA samples from some of the people who were arrested, including NBA Youngboy. The file does not say what happened when they did the test. It does not say. You don't know. We don't know. The file doesn't say. Will the feds tell you that they got you on DNA? Not immediately. So if you go around thinking, oh, they don't got me on DNA, you're acting a fool. Instead, you have to operate on the assumption that you don't know whether or not they got you on DNA and not say anything dumb that can make you look to be a liar later. On Youngboy, there's this YouTube.
He's an actual fucking lawyer. What up, Shaheem? He an actual lawyer. So I don't want to hear no more that Jack Frost don't. This is the thing, right? And I'm not trying to. There was a guy, somebody was trying to badmouth me and was like, Jack, all you care about being is right. My job is to give you facts. Being right is the #1 thing I'm supposed to be before anything else. So yes, I care about giving people the proper information. I care about knowing what I'm talking about. So if anybody says all Jack care about is being right, yes, I care that I do not lead you guys astray. I care that I don't give you information that's bad information. I care that I don't tell you about something and I'm wrong. 100%. That is, without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most important things about doing this fucking job. Motherfuckers be trying to criticize me for what I'm supposed to do. That's like saying you a pitcher. You only care about striking people. You only care about getting it out. That's the #1 thing that a pitcher should care about. Getting it out. DJ Academics made a video saying that, and mind you, just so we could be clear, as far as I know, I am the only one that was talking about DNA evidence on the fucking gun. Wasn't nobody else talking about it. Wasn't nobody else talking about it, only me. You want to know why? Because I say shit and people be like, yo, he just reaching. No, nigga. I just probably know more than you do, with all due respect, about the said topic. So shout out to everybody that constantly try to tell people not to come to this channel. Shout out to all the people that got tricked. Brooklyn, my brother Brooklyn Baker said they don't like you being right. No! No, they don't. I don't know. Look, at this point, I'm just keeping a stack with you. I'm gonna keep it a whole stack with you. At this point, I don't think nobody does this better than me. I don't think nobody on YouTube is hypothesizing and coming to as many conclusions correctly as often as I am. Shout out to DJ Academics, because I don't got no dislike for the guy. I don't operate that way. But at this point, if you got anybody going out there talking, yo, Jack Frost on, do you understand that I got people making videos to try to tell you not to fuck with me? And all I do is give you facts. Now do you see why I'm saying people are sick? Anyway. What up, Gina Bell? Can we get the like count up, please? Can we hit the like button, please? Can we hit the like button? The fuck? Why do lawyers keep... Just so you can understand my thinking real quick. I consistently have people like lawyers and people of that ilk co-signing what the fuck I'm saying. Consistently. With that being said, let's hope they didn't find any DNA. First of all, they took DNA from everybody at the damn scene. They took DNA from everybody at the scene. Why the fuck you think they took the DNA? Just to take the DNA? Everybody says, I'm going to pay, I want y'all to pay attention to something real quick. Let me get this thing. My phone about to die. I want y'all to pay attention to something real quick. Real quick, pay attention. I'm about to explain something to you why I think NBA Youngboy is in trouble. Pay attention. I don't think NBA Youngboy is in trouble because they didn't want to give him bail. I think NBA Youngboy is in trouble and he knows he's in trouble because he ran. I don't think he would have ran. He ran. He was scared. I think he knew he wasn't coming home. Just so we could be clear. I think NBA Youngboy knew he wasn't coming home. He ran. The way this world is built, you got to make a decision. Either you want to be a tough guy, or you want to be a free man. Make your decision. Shout out to Vito Corleone with the $4.99 drop. We gonna call it a hater drop. Haters. Shout out to the, what did the Five Fingers say to the face? Let me see some smacks in the chat. Let's smack some haters this morning. Yes, there was a gun in the car. He ran for that also. But I think the reason why he ran is because he knew he wasn't coming home. They didn't hold him for the gun in the car, did they? You even hear about the gun in the car be a reason why he didn't get bail? Who here heard about the gun in the car being the reason why he didn't get bail? Because that's not what I heard. But, you know, most deaf, you're trying to create a situation where I don't know what I'm talking about. I get it. I get it. If anybody want to smack Most Def, $5 to the Cash App right now. How many of y'all want to smack Most Def? $5 to the Cash App. Let's go. We're going to smack Most Def for being a hater. Let's see who want to smack Most Def over here. Who want to smack Most Def? $5 to the Cash App. You get to smack Most Def. Most Def face is just waiting there. It's like, you know what? All the smacks need them. The fuck? Anybody else even have you even heard of? Nobody did a drop. Have you even heard about the damn gun? They don't even bring up the gun. Vito Corleone says, I really don't question your fact check after they Treyway trial. You did. Check this out. Listen to what I'm saying. Did the Louisiana court say, check this out. Did the Louisiana court say we don't want to give him trial, we don't want to give him bail because there was a gun in the car? No, they didn't even bring up the gun in the car, did they? Louisiana didn't even bring up the gun in the car, did they? But yeah, no, you're right. Most deaf, the gun in the car is the most important thing. But you know, they didn't bring up the gun in the car. But the gun in the car is the most important thing. You're right. No, even though I've been correct about all of those other things, I'm wrong about this. Shout out to Vic Star with the dub drop. Vic Star smacking. Vic Star said, Most Def, bring your face here. Vic Star smacking Most Def with the hater drop and hitting them with some baked potatoes. She's also hitting him for Satan in them. Vic Star says for Satan in them. Shout out to Vic Star. Who else is smacking Most Def? We got Vic Star smacking Most Def. He knew he wasn't coming home. He knew he wasn't coming home. You don't think his lawyer talks to him and tells him about what's going on with the case? He knew they was coming to get him. You want to know how he knew they was coming to get him? Because his lawyer told him. You don't think his lawyer knows? You don't think they contacted his lawyer and said, you know what? There's a warrant out for the, your client's arrest? No, you don't think they do that. Now do you understand what I mean by these dudes are not that smart and they just always trying to criticize me and they always doing it with the lowest common fucking intellect? What does the Five Fingers say to the face? Two things could be correct. I'm not even entertaining Most Def no more. I'm not even entertaining Most Def no more. And also remember, the main reason why they said they didn't want to give him bail was because he never complies with court order mandates. Not because there was a gun in the car. Oh, that was something they actually conveyed to the world. Right? That was something they actually conveyed to the world. We don't want to give him bail because he doesn't follow any of the court mandates. Okay. Why aren't you on YouTube, Most Def? Where's your channel? Hold on. Don't time him out. You already got timed out. But hold on. I'm so smart, then why am I on YouTube? You're so smart. Why aren't you on YouTube? Hold on. You are so smart. Why aren't you on YouTube? Oh, you're not that smart. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You aren't that smart. Actually, being on YouTube or not being on YouTube has nothing to do with intelligence. He just thinks it does. Just so we could be clear. Being on YouTube or not being on YouTube has zero to do with intelligence. Zero. What the fuck? This guy just asked me, yo, you so smart, then why are you an influencer? No, that wasn't the real Mos Def. You're so smart. Why are you an influencer? How are you an influencer? You so smart. Yo, y'all know what the #1 job that all kids want to be now? Anybody know what the #1 job all kids want to be now? Influencers. Anyway, let's go. And this is a fact. Go look it up. That Mos Def dude was probably swag. Alright, so check this out. What up, High Noon? Check this out. That is 100% a backwards question. That's why I was laughing. Do you understand? These guys are not that smart. Don't you understand? These guys are not that smart. Hold on. Don't time them out. Why the voices, though? How old are you? I wish I could get people to fund me in a hotel. Check this out. You asking me why am I being entertaining? Is that what you asking me? Yo, man, why you up there being entertaining? Why are you up there entertaining people? Do you understand? Yo, do y'all understand the questions these people are asking? Why are you... No, don't unhide him. Leave him hid. Leave that guy hid. Fuck him. Why are you up there entertaining people? What the fuck? Listen to the questions they ask me. Do you understand that these people... Wait, what face? Do you understand? These people are sick. Hold on, let me show you something real quick. I want to let's listen to our brother. We only listened to our brother one time this morning. Let's listen to our brother again. I want our brother to put you on the game. This dude just asked me, why are you being entertained? Yo, why are you being entertaining though? You know you're supposed to be boring. Why ain't you being boring? Why you being entertaining?
Wake up early in the morning and they go to sleep. A lot of times it'd be like, you'll be saying to yourself, damn, why they mad at me? Because you got people that'll wake up early in the morning and they go to sleep at night hoping that you lose. Not that you know. First of all, you probably never met these people in a day in your life. They probably never even been in the same room. They never seen you personally. They only seen you on social media, wherever they see you or heard about you. And you be sitting there saying to yourself, why this person go to sleep and wake up every morning with energy that I lose, that things just go bad for me in my life? You gotta understand this. A lot of times, they can't help it. It's conditional environmental. That's what it be. It be conditional and environmental anger, bitterness. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times you gotta just don't even worry about that and don't give it too much attention. Understand a lot of people out here is sick. A lot of people out here is ill and you don't understand that. And it ain't for you to understand. You just gotta keep doing what you're doing to go your way. But there's a lot of people out there that just don't like you, never even met you, never even seen you personally, and they just want you to lose. You know what I mean? And it's not personal, man. It's just that they going through a sickness one right now, you know, and they got to get well.
I just want. Did you see the questions? First of all, the guy asked me why am I entertaining? What the fuck? Do you understand that these people are sick? Do you understand these people are sick? They're sick. That's him right there. Throw Most Def out too. They both the same person. Boom. Go get another account. These people are sick. Anyway, let's keep going on with the show. And I do like stopping every once in a while to make jokes. So whenever you see me stop every once in a while and make jokes, I like stopping every once in a while and making jokes. I don't think there's nothing wrong with flaming a fool or two. Just saying. Anyway, so NBA Youngboy, I told y'all DNA. Didn't I tell y'all DNA? So we don't know if they collected DNA from NBA Youngboy from those weapons yet. We have no idea. All they did was see him with the photos of the guns, right? And they're gonna say this gun is that gun is this gun. But this is one thing that keep in mind. Just keep this in mind real quick. Keep this in mind real quick. If they don't have DNA evidence, right? If they don't have no DNA evidence, they have no fingerprints, they have nothing. Because they're saying that there's no fingerprints already. Right? There's no fingerprints. So these guns have no fingerprints on them. On the outside. I'm assuming there's no fingerprints on the inside either. Right? But pay attention to something. One, they're going to hold him to trial. That's one. They plan on holding him till trial. Just think about that. They plan on holding him till trial. Think about that. Just think about that. They have to have a reason to hold him. Right? Right? 9 times out of 10, they have some kind of evidence that they have that they're going to try to use to get him to give them information that they want. Because if you don't think that he has information that they want, I don't know what to tell you. He obviously has information that they want. So hold on. Listen. No. Just so we could be clear, I'm saying he already knew that they was going to keep him before he ran. What I'm saying is the reason why he ran was because he already knew he wasn't going to get bail. You understand what I'm saying? So when somebody comes in and they say he's not getting bail because he ran, what I'm saying is he was never going to get bail. They never planned on giving him bail. He already knew he wasn't going to get bail. You don't think he spoke to his lawyer? You don't think his lawyer told him, yo, look, there's a warrant out for your arrest? See, some of y'all never had problems with the law. Or some of y'all never had an actual lawyer and you only dealt with fucking public defenders. But you don't think that the lawyer told him, yo, look, there's a warrant out for your arrest. They're going to arrest you and they're not going to give you bail. Or they're going to arrest you and I don't think they're going to be able to get bail. I'm not sure what they got on you, but it's not looking good and they're coming for you. You don't think his lawyer told him that? You think that everything that happens in the world is just by happenstance? It's all just accidents. There's no calculations. Nobody has a plan. I'm going to tell you what it is. People that don't have a plan tend to think no one else has a plan. People that have a plan tend to think everybody else has a plan. Because people that don't have a plan don't understand how valuable plans are. And people that have a plan don't think anybody is stupid enough to make moves without one. The reason why he was probably in LA, well, I don't know where he lives currently, to be honest with you, but nine times out of 10, his lawyer contacted him, told him, there's a warrant out for your arrest. You think warrants a secret? Like, anybody here thinks warrants a secret? Anybody here think that all warrants a secret? T-Moto Productions is Jack. Jail may be the safest place for some of these young cats. Not wishing jail on no one, but he should take his time and dry out and get focused on the bag and being alive. Jail is probably the best place for a lot of these individuals, especially some of these dudes that got these drug problems that's tremendous. Like, there's no other way to get them cleaned up but to put them in a jail somewhere and monitor them. There's no other way to get them cleaned up. Like, I'm gonna explain something to y'all. And I mentioned this in the Kodak Black situation when Kodak Black thing was going on and he was locked up. But listen, you don't think Kodak Black was put into I think they put him in isolation or whatever the case is. You know, one of the reasons why they most likely put him in isolation was for him to freaking detox, right? For him to get clean. To make it so there was nobody that can get that there was no way he could get drugs. You do know this, right? That's why when Kodak Black comes out of jail, he looks different. Because he hasn't been having them drugs in his system. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody was like, yo, look, NBA Youngboy is hard on these drugs. And maybe people on his own team was like, he needs to sit down for a little while. He might beat this case. We don't know. He might beat this case. Remember, I don't care what evidence they have, that does not make him guilty. He might beat this case. His lawyer might tear this case a new one. NBA Youngboy been beating all types of different cases, right? Tell me where the lie at. They might tear this. His lawyer might tear the government up on this one. Get that boy off. Just so we can be clear. So I am in no way saying he's guilty of anything. And if all he did was handle a couple of guns at a video shoot, I think that's a bullshit ass reason to arrest him. Just so we can be clear. I get it and I understand. But I think that's a bullshit ass reason to want to put him in jail for years. He did a video shoot. He handled a couple of weapons. What the fuck? So what are y'all gonna do if he go do a movie? If he do a movie, what are y'all gonna do if he go do a movie? You get what I'm saying? If he go do a movie, what are y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna arrest him if he go do a movie because he gotta hold a firearm in the movie? This is what y'all gonna do? He go do a movie and he gotta hold the knife and hold it in a menacing way. Y'all gonna come arrest him? So I think it's bullshit. Just so we can be clear. I understand he's not supposed to be around the weapons, but I think that's bullshit. So yeah, they might have just this arrest might be saving his life, getting him off the street. There's a lot of things going on in that man's life right now. Yeah, that's a petty reason. But he might need to be off the streets. The government might know about a bag on his head. He might have some people that got a lot of financing, a lot of money, spoke to the government, said, yo, can you my client, this and this and that. He did these things. We need him off the street for a little while. Then they're gonna go sit him up for a couple of months, take care of whatever the situation is. Let that situation die down. Take care of the situation, whatever they got to do, and then they're gonna let the man back out. It might be a year. It might be 6 months. It might be 3 years. We don't know. Mama, NBA Youngboy does have a lot of beef out here, allegedly. Allegedly. I just want to point that out, though. I was the only one talking about, what up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. What up, Shells Price? Mark Hernandez, Native Son. How y'all doing? But I wanted to point that out because there wasn't nobody else talking about DNA evidence but me. Their academics brings it up. So shout out to that. I don't think I got the concept or the idea from the lawyer. I don't. But at this point, I only listen to people that know what they're talking about. I think that's another thing too. I don't listen to content creators that I know don't know what they're talking about. And there's a lot of content creators out here that don't know what they're talking about, and y'all be eating them up. Because I'll look and see, like I'll be strolling through looking for, I do a lot of research on movies and stuff like that. So I'll be scrolling through YouTube and I'll see somebody that I know never know what he's talking about. And he'll have like 300 people watching him. And I'll be laughing to myself like, hey, shout out to you. You winning. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, I'll be scrolling, I'll see somebody and I'll see a video and it'll be somebody I know don't know what they're talking about, and their video will be like 10K views, and I'll be like, damn. I'll be thinking to myself, a lot of people just got some bad information. But I'll be like, what the fuck? That's not on me. Shout out to them. I'm not gonna hate on nobody else's hustle. I be thinking most of that shit is funny. I ain't gonna lie to you. Freaking give me one moment. I'm gonna be right back. Give me 1 second, please.
Mike Jones Beats.
Sorry about that. I needed a moment. What up, D Vertical? How you doing today, my brother? Today we need to talk because I need to. I got some stuff and we need to talk, and I need to see what you could do. I'm gonna send you a stencil or something. Y'all want to move to this Kodak Black conversation? Because I think I proved my point here. If I keep talking about this, I'm just beating a dead horse at this point. I told y'all that the DNA matters. People came out, said that the DNA, that the police said they didn't have any DNA. The police took DNA from the actual people. We don't know if this DNA was found on the guns or not at this point. You at 48th right now. You gonna be there after the show? I could come pull up on you today. 48th and 8th, that's right down the block from me. I'm gonna pull up on you today. So we're gonna move on. I want to talk about this NBA Youngboy thing real quick. The police is looking into a hit being on NBA Youngboy. Now, this is something I want to say that I want everybody to be understanding about, right? on some super real shit. All of you people that want to have the realest rappers, and y'all really, if y'all really like y'all favorite rappers' music, if y'all really like y'all favorite rappers' music, y'all have to encourage them to do different, homie. On some real shit. Text me. No. Don't say where you're at here. Text me that building. What up, Marcus Theo? Text me the building. Don't say it here. I wouldn't want, like, my haters are really crazy. For real. Like, some of these people don't got no life, for real. Some of them are right now, like, no life. You understand what I'm saying? I wouldn't want somebody to try to do something to like mess up your job or something. You understand what I'm saying? So don't say the building number. With that being said, I want to be clear about something. Some of y'all need to stop. Like, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? But okay, this is the best point I could get. What's up, DZ? Shout out to DZ, BBN West, the smoking section. This is something. Check this out. This is the best way I could put this. Oh, this is the best way I could put it right now that I could think of. Once these rappers start having all of these big ass money phones, they shouldn't be in the street no more. You shouldn't want them in the street. You shouldn't want any of your favorite rappers to be beefing with other rappers to the point where they might shoot at each other. You shouldn't want your favorite rappers to be beefing at another rapper to the point where they trying to kill one another. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist. Salute. This is BBN fam. Jack Frost. Salute to everyone. Love y'all. Let's stay positive. Let's stay positive. That's a fact. You shouldn't want that. You shouldn't want the person that you love music and that you like vibe and you like swag. You shouldn't want them to be in the street doing street shit. We once had a person that was a part of this channel. Salute to them. This is not a knock on them at all. I'm just explaining something, right? This is not me being disrespectful towards them, or I'm not trying to start no beef with them. I just want to explain something. We was having a conversation one day in here, and they basically said that they don't want to listen to they called in. They was like, they don't want to listen to no rapper that's not living their raps. And also, in addition to that, they don't listen to nothing but gangster rap. So basically, this particular individual, salute to them. I'm not trying to bash them or talk negative about them, but they don't want to listen to a rapper that isn't self-snitching. Think about that. There are a lot of people like that. He's not alone. There are a lot of people that they don't want to listen to their rapper unless their rapper self-snitching. Y'all need to start encouraging your rappers to stay, your favorite rappers to stay away from the bullshit. So they can stay free. So you can go to their shows. So you can hear their music. Y'all need to start encouraging y'all favorite rappers to do less drugs. So they can stay alive. So they can feed their families and feed their teams. That's what y'all need to start doing. Because at this point, Kodak Black, I get it. You understand what I'm saying? I get it. I 100% get it. But if that person would have shot and killed Kodak Black, there would have been so many people that would have been talking about how that's not fair. While Kodak Black, you know, previously, prior to his latest comments, have always been talking about smoke with other rappers. If something was to happen to NBA Youngboy, you're gonna have, shout out to BQ Mommy, everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. If something was to happen to NBA Youngboy, you're gonna have a lot of Youngboy fans talking about how that's not fair. Right? R.I.P. to King Vaughn. R.I.P. to King Vaughn. But you don't think all of that negative energy that they doing in those songs and that they performing, you don't think all of that negative energy didn't lead to some of these negative things that's happening to these rappers? You seen anybody ever try to kill Will Smith? And don't tell me they didn't have real rappers out when Will Smith was a thing, because they did. There's always been real rappers out here. A lot of these rappers has been street dudes from the beginning. Anybody try to kill Will Smith? Anybody tried to kill Jazzy Jeff? Anybody? I'm curious. You seen anybody try to kill Nas? I'm just curious. You seen anybody ever try to kill Young MC? Very underrated rapper. So y'all gotta start encouraging y'all favorite rappers to stop putting themselves in situations that's harmful to their life, harmful to their existence. Period. Copy. Oh shit, I know right where you at. Period. The police is saying that they were investigating a hit being on Kodak Black. They believe that a hit is on Kodak Black. They also said that because of social media is the reason why they believe that a hit is on Kodak Black. So they're taking these social media threats 100% serious. What up, Silver Stacker? He says, I don't know, them bummer clots was gunning for Big Willie in Miami. Luckily, Martin had his... You're funny. What the fuck? That was good. That was good. You had me over here thinking, like, what the fuck? Will have beefing? Oh, bad boys. Yeah, so if Tekashi, if the Treyway trial and if what Casanova isn't going through right now isn't telling you how serious they're taking social media when it comes to crimes and violence, I don't know what to tell you. The police, the government, they taking this shit serious. They're not playing with nobody. If you're out here throwing threats, if you're out here creating situations, if you out here on social media talking crazy, they not taking it like it's a game. They taking it like you dead on about to do that shit. I heard this once. Never threaten a person, because if somebody else go do the crime, you might go do the time. I'm going to say this again. I heard this once. Never threaten nobody, because if somebody else go do the crime, you might do the time. Think about that. Now, I heard Southside had nothing to do with it, but that's who the police is mentioning. So, just for argument's sake, let's say Southside had zero to do with this. Nothing. Police is looking at him because of threats he made on social media. When are you guys gonna learn? Yo, first of all, this whole morning show has been fucking crazy. We've been killing it all show. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the fucking Cash App. We've been killing it all show. Tell me where I'm wrong. What up, Nell Flo? I don't know who it is, and I'm not putting it on anybody. I don't know who it is, and I'm not putting it on anybody. Alright? As far as I know, that could have just been some random mofo that don't even know fucking Kodak Black. Don't really got no... It could be somebody that Kodak Black is beefing with that we don't even know about. So we're not putting that on nobody. Let the police do their job. The police is going to go do their job, and then you're going to be able to find out something. We don't have enough information to know nothing. What up, C-Graph? What up to the business? Vito Corleone. We don't have enough information to know nothing. Zero things. Zero things. We don't have enough information. Let the police go do their job. After the police do their job, then we'll see what they're talking about, and that's that. But let the police go do their job. What up, Prince to Amir? Don't threaten people, man. Because if somebody else go do the crime, you might do the time. We don't know we don't know anything. All we know is that Kodak Black got shot at. All we know is that Kodak Black was being followed. He believes he was being followed. Yes, there is footage, actually. I saw some somewhere, but it was so grainy, I forgot to snatch it. There was some people that was across the street from the McDonald's that Kodak Black was going in, and they was like, yo, look at Kodak Black over there. And all of a sudden, you start hearing gunfire. Facts. Other than that, I don't know what to tell you. I think they pulled into the McDonald's because they saw the people following them and they had to go somewhere that they could defend. They could defend the fucking the gas station and the McDonald's. Real quick. Okay, so one of the things that you do, okay, so for all ladies, if you think somebody is following you, make 3 lefts or 3 rights. It don't matter. If the car's still behind you, they following you. Okay? If you ever drive, and I'm talking to the ladies right now specifically. If you're ever driving in your car and you alone and you think somebody is following you, make 3 lefts or you make 3 rights. If they still following you, well, you can say 4. 1, 2, 3. You can make 4 because basically you just drive right around the block. If they still following you, if they still behind you, they following you. What you do after that is you go somewhere that's well lit, where there's a lot of people at. It was the middle of the night. I'm assuming that they circled the block and the car was still behind them, and that's how they know they was being followed. That's what I'm assuming. At that point, they went to the fucking McDonald's, a well-lit area that they feel like they could defend. They were in bulletproof vehicles, so I don't know why he even got out of the car. But he did. What up, P from Jersey? Salute. But he did. Yeah, but his security wanted them to go through drive-through, and Kodak said he didn't want to go through drive-through. Kodak said that this is the story that is out there. They went to the McDonald's. The security detail wanted them to go through the drive-through. Kodak didn't want to go through the drive-through, so Kodak wanted to go inside the building. Just so we could be clear, I want to say this, just so we could be clear. The report is that they were being followed. so they know that they were being followed. What sense would it make for you to be followed and then stop, so the person that's following you can now catch up to you to shoot at you? So they already know they was being followed. That's literally what's in the report. That's literally what has been reported. I'm not saying this. Other people are saying that they know for a fact that they were being followed. Now, the thing that I'm telling you is what security does. If you're saying that he has actual armed security and they don't know the thing that I'm telling you to do, he needs to fire them. Because I'm literally telling you security protocol. If his security blocked an entrance, then that proves that they know they was being followed. Why would the security block the entrance if they did not think they were being followed? If they did not think that there was any harm? You're literally disagreeing with me and saying shit that backs up my facts. You do know that, right? You do know that? You're literally disagreeing with me while saying shit that's backing up what I'm saying. You do know that, right? If his security, just so we could be clear, if his security wasn't operating the way that I just said, they need to be fired and lose their license, because they gonna get somebody killed. The reason why you don't stay on the road is so you don't run into an ambush. Boom. You know who tried to stay on the road? R.I.P. to Mo 3. He tried to stay on the road. Mo 3 tried to stay on the road. Mo 3 was at the gas station that he should have went inside of. Mo 3 was supposed to get his thing because he had the hammer on him and go in the gas station. Tim Bullock says, I saw his live when he was on the way to McDonald's, and you can hear the cars revving the engines, and he's looking around like Hellcats and shit. So what are you saying, Tim Bullock? That what I'm saying is correct, or are you saying what I'm saying I might not know what I'm talking about. I might be a little off. I might be wrong. What are you saying? Just so we can be clear. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm trying to get an understanding of the point you're trying to make. I'm just trying to get an understanding of the point you're trying to make. I'm not trying to argue with you or go at you or nothing like that, Tim Bullock. Shout out to Tim Bullock. He hasn't been here in a while. But the thing that I just told y'all is security protocol. Just so we can be clear. So if his security officers wasn't doing the thing that I said, they all need to be fired because they're going to get somebody killed. So he know he being followed by some people that probably want to kill him, and he says, I want a sandwich at McDonald's. Nah, I don't want to go through the drive-thru where we can get out of here real quick. I want to get all the way out the car and go in the building. You got to find a location that you could defend. You got to get off of the road. That's what I'm saying. You got to get off the road. You got to find a location that you could defend. The fact that they pulled into the McDonald's and then put the vehicle in front of the fucking jump off, the car went past them and it had to spin the block. We have to want our rappers to do better. You guys love these guys' music. I like these guys' music. You guys love these guys' music. Please stop wanting people that you love their music to go out, to go out, to end up dead, to end up getting shot at, to end up in the hospital. Please stop wanting that. Kodak Black has influenced hip-hop to such a degree, it's retarded. For him to be as young as he is and to have influenced hip-hop and the culture as much as he has. Kodak Black, damn near, in all due respect, built Cardi B's career. Cardi B would not be Cardi B without Bodak Yellow, and that's a fact, and I don't care what nobody say. Cardi B wouldn't be Cardi B without Bodak Yellow. And just so we could be clear, the reason why I'm saying, like, that person, whoever that was, did not have to be Southside. So let the police do their job. What I think, hold on, what I think, what of American Links, what I think happened was they pulled into the McDonald's to let the car go. That's what I think happened. They pulled into the McDonald's to let the car go. The car went. The car didn't stop. They let their guard down. Them niggas came back and lit the spot up. You get what I'm saying? Niggas was like, all right, here we go. Boom. The car, they went past. Everybody dropped their guard. You know, back to whatever the reasonable, regular security rate would have been. You understand what I'm saying? And then after they dropped their guard back down to whatever the reasonable rate would have been, that they would have been like on regular time, the niggas spent the block. That's what I think happened. Because they do say that the car kept going and then it came back around. Kodak Black. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 drop. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Everett Gilchrist just dropped the $5 drop, and I believe he did that to D Vertical. I believe Everett Gilchrist. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? I'm laughing because I believe he dropped that $5 drop at D Vertical. That's what I believe Everett Gilchrist just did. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist. I'm just saying, that's what I think happened. I could be wrong though. Jamal says that's an OG move. Spin the block twice to see who's all there and catch him off guard. That's what I think. Yeah, it was. That's what I think happened. I think they pulled into the McDonald's. See, this is the problem. I'm going to tell you where they messed up. When they pulled into the McDonald's and the car drove past them, they were supposed to pull out. They wasn't supposed to go into the store. They wasn't supposed to buy no food. They wasn't supposed to get shit. They were supposed to leave. Okay, we still want grub though. We got more than one car. That car could stay, go through the drive-through. We getting the fuck up out of here. D Vertical with the $5 drop. He said we slapped back. D Vertical. D Vertical said, nah, nigga, we slapped back. D Vertical with the, he said, D Vertical calling you, he dropped a $5 drop on you. Rick Gilchrist. And I'm sorry, but we are now gonna have to say smack one more time. Respectfully. Whatever. Hey D, next time, Cash App. All hater drops should be going to the Cash App, by the way. All $5 hater drops should be going to the Cash App. Other drops should be going there. His old wife said, "Love you, babe," but smacks. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Shout out to Liberty Hazelton. Nigga, people get slapped every day, B. That's a whole fact. Especially over here. We always smacking them haters. Everett Gilchrist. Oh, there's a petty war. There's a petty war going on. Everett Gilchrist with another one. He says, "You knows what time it is. Petty wars." Everett Gilchrist says, "You know what the 5 fingers said to the face?" Schmacks. Oh yeah, they slap boxing. Jamal says the McDonald's fries so good Kodak was willing to die for him. I think they said he wanted something else. Everett Gilchrist said, "Screw that." The chin wobbler, yeah, those are the ones that hurts. Shout out to D Vertical with the $5 2-cent drop. He says, "Don't do it to yourself." D Vertical is here for all of the shenanigans. They slap boxing. First Everett Gilchrist caught him whack, and he tried to go to the side. D Vertical caught the slap. He came under. He came over the top. D Vertical, first Everett Gilchrist, he ran up on D Vertical. He was doing that right there, shuffling the feet. He was Everett Gilchrist. Everett Gilchrist was going like this. He was shuffling the feet too. I'd show you my feet, but I don't got no socks on. He was shuffling his feet going like this. And then he caught him. Whack! And then after he caught him, D Vertical caught the slap to the side of the face. You see his whole face go like this in slow motion. And then he came under like this. He pushed him in the stomach. And when he pushed him in the stomach, he caught him off balance. And then he came, bang, and he caught him with the next slap. D Vertical slapped Everett Gilchrist. After D Vertical slapped Everett Gilchrist went like this. Now I'm not playing with you fools. D Vertical runs up on Everett Gilchrist runs up on D Vertical. He fakes him. He feints him this way. Everett Gilchrist's head goes that way. D Vertical hits him. Bang! D Vertical head goes this way. He feints him. D Vertical head goes that way when he feinted him. And then he catch him with the slap. Bang! And then he steps off to the side so he could gather himself. He comes back for another swing, but he misses. Wait, hold on. There's like a lot of action going on over here right now. Hold on. There's like a lot of action. I don't know. Oh, shit. Prince to Amir is involved in this shit somehow. Prince to Amir with the $5.16 drop. Prince to Amir just sees people over there fighting. He's like, you know what? I'm bored. Prince to Amir goes. He throws his whole. I just slammed my hand to get something. He tackles both of them like this. They stand to the side. They standing like this. Prince to Amir comes out of nowhere. He tackles both of them like this. He tackles both of them. He got one guy on this side. He got the other guy on this side. He tackles them both down to the ground like that. Boom. Boom. Then he gets up. And he's like, yeah. Prince to Amir. Wait, what? Prince to Amir. Hold on, I'm going. Prince to Amir is like, after he tackles both of them to the ground, Prince to Amir gets up, he's like, yeah! He's beating on his chest and shit. Hold on. D Vertical dropped another jump off. Wait, hold on. Hold on. There's a whole bunch of things going on over here. Every Gilchrist comes back up with the $5 5-cent drop. Every Gilchrist gets up out of this off of the floors. Every Gilchrist gets up off of the floor, but he doesn't get off of the floor regular. You know how people do this move? Like that. He does one of those shits where he's like, boom, he pops back up to his feet. What time is it? I'm looking at the time because I gotta get ready to go. He pops up to his feet, boom, he jumps up to his feet. Every D vertical is still on the ground, he's rolling to get back up. Every Gilchrist see Prince to me going like this, but Prince to me is looking the other way. Every Gilchrist winds up. Every Gilchrist like, whoa! Smacks the shit out of Prince to me, while Prince to me is looking the other way. Prince to me goes, whoa! He falls out on the floor. Queen Shah says, wait, hold on. D Vertical gets up. He sees Queen Shah. He says, you know what? I seen you talking shit. I don't hit women, though. So you know what he does? He says, I don't hit women, though. So D Vertical grabs some chick's hand that's standing next to him by the wrist like this and uses her hand to slap Queen Shah in the face. He's like, I didn't slap you. She did. Shout out to D Vertical getting extremely, shout out to D Vertical having that type of ingenuity. So he said, I don't hit women, but, you know, I'm going to use a woman's hand to hit a whole nother woman. So I didn't do it. D Verticals. Who put that out? Queen Shah. Queen Shah. She gets up after getting slapped. She gets up off of the floor. She brushes herself off. Queen Shah with the $5. Queen Shah with the $5 4-cent drop. Queen Shah gets up off the floor. She brushes herself off nice and soft. She pulls out a brush. She brushes her hair. No, gets her hair back ready. Checking her lace front in the mirror like this, making sure everything is okay. Okay, not a problem. She makes sure her clothes is all fit herself nice and good. And then she looks at D Vertical, and she says, D Vertical, peasants should never touch a queen. And she walks up to D Vertical. She says, peasants should never touch a queen. And she walks up to D Vertical, and her leg goes like this, right? But she's like really flexible. So when she sticks her leg back like that, because she puts her leg back like that, when she sticks her leg back like that, it goes all the way back and touches the back of her head. And then she kicks him dead in the nuts. Bang! No one should never touch a queen. No one should never touch a queen. She takes her leg, she sticks her leg all the way back like that. It goes all the way back and touches the back of her head. And then she comes back forwards, boom! And she kicks D Vertical dead in the nuts. A peasant should never touch a queen. I don't think this is a drop for this shit. D Vertical is just saying, for all the mods, respectfully, D Vertical is like, hold on, don't kick me. D Vertical is like, wait, hold on, just don't kick me. So D Vertical just did a $20 drop. He said, don't kick him. Every Gilchrist with the $15 drop. Every Gilchrist see D Vertical Oh, also, when she went to go kick him in the nuts, what she didn't know is that he had on a chastity belt. Okay, so a little bit of backstory on D Vertical. See, D Vertical, right? His wife thinks he cheated on her. He did not cheat on her. So he loves his wife, and he's a good father, and he's a good husband. But his wife thinks he's cheated on her because of some haters. So the haters convinced the wife that he cheated. The wife is mad at him, so the wife made him wear a freaking chastity belt. So D Vertical had on a metal chastity belt. So when Queen Shy kicked him in the nuts, she just kicked the thing, and all you hear is bong. That's what you hear when she kicked him in the nuts. Shout out to D Vertical with the $20 save. See, that's how this works. You get what I'm saying? That's how this works, okay? He dropped that $20 save just in time. So it's like, bong, and her whole body is like, cause it's like, you know, hitting the bell and shit. Every Gilchrist with the $15 drop, he goes over to his wife, who is now laid out on the floor. Her foot hurt. She doesn't know what to do. Every Gilchrist goes over to his wife. And he says, look, baby girl, you know I love you. But this is a man's job. And if anything happened to you, I don't know what I'd do. I don't know how to go on. So I need for you to sit this one out. Because I love you too much to see you in pain. And every time you shed a tear, there's a part of me that dies. So please, let me handle this fool, and I'll be right back. Everett Gilchrist then picks up his wife. He walks her over to a bench, and he puts her down on the bench, and he takes the shoe off of her foot, and he looks at her ankle that's a little swollen, and he kisses it. And then he turns around. It's motherfuckers like you. It's motherfuckers like you! And then he runs at D Vertical. And as he's running at D Vertical, he jumps up to give him an elbow drop like that. D Vertical goes to block like that, and while D Vertical is blocked like that, instead of giving him the elbow drop from the top like that, he comes up with the knee. He jumps up to give him the elbow drop like this, and as D Vertical goes like this to block the elbow drop, he comes up with the other knee. Bang! Hit D Vertical dead in the chin. He says, you ain't got no damn chastity belt there, you rat bastard. Everett Gilchrist with the $21 drop. As D Vertical, I don't know what to tell you, D Vertical. This is just the way it's going. After D Vertical gets hit in the chin, D Vertical went down like this to block the attack from up top, but the knee came, so he got hit in the chin. And as he's going backwards like this and falling, he's falling. Everett Gilchrist, after hitting him in the chin, bang, then jumps back up like this, and he does an axe kick. For everybody that don't know what an axe kick is, that's when this leg, whichever leg is the leg that you use, goes straight up in the air and it drops down like that. So he does an axe kick and drops the axe kick dead in the D Vertical's chest. Boom! So right as the axe kick hits him, D Vertical is also hitting the concrete at the same time. Bang! And he just smashes him right in the chest. D Vertical arms and legs go up in the air like this as the axe kick hits him. Ugh! Swag said, what am I witnessing? What am I witnessing? Everett Gilchrist says, that's my lady. And ain't nobody touching my lady. Nobody touches the queen. Hey, what up, Lewis? Y'all really do like this petty war shit, don't y'all? I gotta send out the likes. But that's basically how it works. The more you escalate up, the better your attack and or defense is gonna be. Everett Gilchrist says, only 2 people I don't think I would petty war with is Al B and Foot in the ass. Yeah, those guys, I don't know. Those guys, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, they tried to take Kodak out. I don't know. Yeah, they was shots fired. Somebody tried to take Kodak out. We don't know at this point. Did D Vertical leave? You still in here, D Vertical? Yeah, I know your feelings ain't hurt. Oh, Dog Soldier. That was a good fight, too. That's a fact. Everything Dog Soldier. That was a good fight. Metal Chaps. Could somebody find that video? Oh, wait, hold on. We need to timestamp this video. I need somebody, Vicstar, please do me a favor, because I know you are so responsible and you on point with all of this shit. I need you to go find out where the petty war started so we could timestamp it and send it to somebody so they could animate it. I was trying to get a different one animated, but I didn't think it was good enough, but I think this one is halfway decent. Y'all really like these petty wars? Because you know, it's only once we start doing petty wars, people, it is what it is. If you don't like the petty wars, you're only here for the information. I'm cool with that also. That Al B saloon fight. If we could find that Al B saloon fight, that one was dope. I ain't gonna lie to you. Every girl Chris said, nobody touches the queen. Big Star said, don't sweet talk me, you know how I'm doing. Big Star's the best. We love Vix. I'm gonna tell you what's so funny though, real quick. A mofo really came in here. Sincerely came in here and tried to criticize me for being good at doing this. I like, okay, also, just so you know, I don't do, what up, James S? Al B fight was the best ever. We gotta find it. I don't know when it was. I want to explain something to y'all real quick. I want to explain something. Just so you understand this. This isn't how I fake talk. I talk like this in real life. Like, my voice will fluctuate depending on how I'm trying to emote. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I do this in real life. Like, this is really the way I talk. This is not fake. I'm not doing this because I'm on the damn thing. This is really how I talk in real life. For real. When I'm feeling comfortable, when I'm enjoying the people that I'm around, when I'm liking the people that I'm around, when I'm feeling love. Like, this is how I talk. Like, this is the way that I am when I let loose a little. Like, for real. Yeah, the saloon was destroyed. I think we had to get it renovated after that, right? That's some real shit. We had to get the saloon renovated. I ain't even lying. That was a fact, though. We had to get the saloon renovated. We have to get up out of here. One, because I have to go meet D Vertical. Hey D, maybe about 45 minutes I'll be around there. I have to go meet D Vertical because we have a thing that we need to talk about, right? Boom. That's one. Two, anybody else that I'm doing business with, hit me today. I need every single person that we're doing business with. Yeah, it was all holes in the walls. It was the pillars. They knocked down pillars. They destroyed the tables. And there was, I think, the roof and the ceiling had a hole in it. What the fuck? Everybody that I'm doing business with, I need y'all to start contacting me. Basically, I need y'all to contact me every day. Damn, yeah, at least 2-3 days out the week, but before 4 o'clock. So, hey. Oh, I want a baby so bad. You don't know. I need to go meet a woman that got a kid so I can have a family, a nice family. I'll probably go harder. Like, not for nothing. Like, I just do this shit because I do this shit. But, like, if I had something like that, like, I don't know, I'd go harder. Anyway, with that being said, you're talking about swag, you just fine. I don't even know what you're talking about. Now I'm really thinking you a troll. What are you talking about? You just doing just fine. You ain't did nothing wrong. Oh, Swag is Canadian? Swag is probably that kid. I don't be trusting shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't be trusting shit. Let's call out the drops real quick. Just hit the blunt store. You just made a few fans. Tell them about the channel. Appreciate you. Tell them about the channel so they can pull up. They said they cracking up here. Tell them about the channel so they can pull up, man. It's a fact. Let's call out the drops real quick because we do got to get out of here. And also, I'm going to be reshare every BBN thing you see on IG. Every BBN thing you see on IG, reshare that shit. Let's call out the drops real quick. Shout out to Banger, Brooklyn Banger with the 250 drop. Shout out to Vito Corleone with the 499 drop. Shout out to Vic Star. We love Vic's with the 499 European drop. Shout out to D Vertical with the $5 drop. Shout out to D Vertical again with the $5 2-cent drop. Shout out to D Vertical again with the $5 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 1-cent drop. Shout out to Prince Suamir with the $5 16-cent drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 5-cent drop. Shout out to Queen Shah with the $5 4-cent drop. Shout out to D Vertical with the $20 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $15 drop. And shout out to Everett Gilchrist again with the $21 drop. Definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are all the best. I appreciate whether you like, comment, subscribe. Like, not for nothing, I just really like the fact that y'all pull up with me and talk with me every day, and we have these conversations. I want to I'm just gonna keep it a whole stack with y'all. I mean, I generally just keep it a whole stack anyway, so it is what it is. It is what it is. Swag is over there like, I'm not those other guys, man. Shout out to so I just want to say something real quick. Look, it's a long road to hoe, right? Obviously, with all due respect, we have talent over here. Not just here, but also in our community. With all due respect, we got talent, right? I don't want to wait for nobody to come get us. Also, if you working with me and I'm like, yo, let's go do a thing, and all you have is other things that you decided that you want to do other than the thing I'm asking you to do, I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm going to let you, if you're not on the same time as I am, I'm not going to consider you to be a part of what I'm doing. With all due respect. I mean, you doing your own thing somewhere else, and you just, for whatever the reason is, I don't know. But if you're not on my type of time, with all due respect, I'm allowed for you to go off and be on the type of time you're on, because I'm not trying to stop nobody's hustle. So if I pull up on you and I'm like, there's this thing, let's go do it, and you busy trying to tell me anything else other than what do you need me to do, and then doing the thing that I'm asking you to do, I mean, you want some other type of time, with all due respect, and I'm not mad at you. I think that you should go do that. Because often, and this is just me talking, often you'll have a person that'll come up and say they want to work with you, but they don't want to work with you with what you need for them to do. And if you can't do the thing that I need for you to do, then I'm gonna go and spend my time working with people who could do the thing that I need for them to do. Because believe you me, whatever I ask you to do, you're probably gonna benefit off of it more than I am. I'm gonna say this again. Believe you me, if you go do the thing that I ask you to do, you're probably gonna benefit off of it more than I am. I'm not sending you to go do nothing that you're not gonna benefit off of. Because I need for you to benefit off of the thing. I need for you to like the thing. I need for you to appreciate the thing. I need for you to like to do the thing, and I need for you to be able to get money off of the thing so you can keep doing the thing. So with all that being said, I love y'all. Let's go be productive today. Let's be productive. Period. Let's go make sure we not only win, but the people around us also win. Because it's not about how far you go. It's always about how far we could get. I'm going to say that again. It's not about how far you could go. It's not about how far I could go. It's about how far we could get. If somebody isn't on your time, respectfully allow for them to go be on the time that they're on. Period. With that being said, I love y'all. Take care of yourself. Alright? Like, comment, subscribe. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. I love y'all. Take care of yourself. I forgot my own outro because I'm so deep in thought. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you.